Got you. I knew you were there. We could see you. Hey everyone, this afternoon we're going to be catching some lovely wild brown trout on this stunning rainforest stream behind me. So we're well and truly into autumn now, and what that means on the rivers around me at least is it means we generally have low and clear water and very spooky fish. So the big key is just changing your approach slightly, fishing a little bit less aggressively, maybe staying further back, moving up the river more slowly, and I find the fishing's still pretty good. So we'll see how we go. All right, I'm just going to sneak a few drifts up here into this lovely little run-in with a single dry. You'd think there'd be one sitting across, you know, up in front of that little rock there. It's actually a little bit of a fallen tree fern, I reckon. But just in that little bit of a bubble line there. There he is. Oh, what a beautiful eat. Oh, how good is that? First piece of water we fished for the day. Come on, come here. Oh, gotcha. Well, check out that beautiful fish. Check out those markings. That's stunning. And that fish just ate this little black ant there with a CDC wing. It ate it so well. Very, very cool. Very good signs. Wonder if there'll be another one in there, or if we'll just move up and there'll just be, you know, a fish in every really good spot. All right, we'll make a few drifts up through there because there may be another one in the top left, top right, sorry, or top left. And I've got to beat my, the sediment that I'm sending upstream because I filmed my intro here. So I've been kind of faffing around on the edge for a little bit. But that fish was, you know, in the best spot, right in the, you know, where those two kind of bubble lines converge there in that depression. All right, so as I was moving up through this little bit of shallow riffly stuff, I've seen a brown sitting on top of a rock there. It's just to the left of where that you know, fallen tree is. So it just looked like it ate a nymph or something. So I'm going to throw the same little dry at it. Don't know how many shots we'll get at this fish in the shallow water. Got it. Oh, how good was that? Beautiful eat again. As my other rod's stuck in a tree behind me. Come here, mate. Oh, lovely fish. Check that fish out. Little ant in the side of the mouth. This one's been in the walls a bit here. Look at that. Look at his tail. Stunning colours in amazing condition. That fish as well. Really chunky little one like the last one. It's just there, it goes there, but it was just sitting up on this rock here. There's a little bit of a depression behind the slightly bigger rock. Alright, I'm going to keep sneaking up here. I think, because I'm going to send waves all the way up this pool, I'm going to jump out here, move up along the edge, and if I see one, then I'll throw a dry to it. All right, there's got to be one in here. Got to be one just mooching. I would expect the fish to be somewhere in the bubble line because that foam is bringing the food, but they also do weird things like just sit under this tree or sit down there on the rubble on the bottom and kind of blend in, and I can see a fish doing exactly that just above this tree here. I just don't have a great casting window. I have 0 back cast, and I don't think I can move because I might spook it, so we'll see if it reacts to the plop of this. Oh, it did react to that landing. Got another shot at it. Go and eat it as it's falling. Got it. Oh, that was interesting. I had to get a few shots at that fish. It was quite forgiving. My nymph almost sank through the water a little too quickly. Come here. You were sitting in such a bizarre spot. It was just in front of this tree in the cover under the rubble. But that's just what they do sometimes. Come here. Another beautiful fish. Look at the colours on them. The blues, the reds. They've got reds on the adipose, the tail. There you go, mate. Very cool. Let's see if there'll be another one up further here. Well, very good decision. Like I said, when I was at the back of the pool there, I didn't want to walk up and just push the waves up through. It was very handy because this fish sitting down here, I just wouldn't have been able to see from back there. And because of how, you know, on the bottom it was sitting, it probably wouldn't have eaten it dry either. So we're just going to keep sneaking. It's nice. The bank's very, very nice for walking along. And at least now we've got the river for a back cast here. If we do see one. So where is the fish going to be? I thought it was a fish and I could actually see like a little yabby or freshwater cray shuffling up the run. You can see its white claws. Come on, you've got to be somewhere up here. If they're not in, you know, that main current there, tells me that there's probably not one super actively feeding, and then they'll just be sitting in the weird spot like this brown was, just sitting off current and doing nothing. Should be easy to see one if they were here too, because they'd be up on the bedrock. There's one that's just swum downstream. Pop that rod down. Aha. Just swam off that you know, leaf litter on the far side, and now it's over the bedrock in the main run. Come on, it's deep though, it's sitting very deep. Eat it. Yeah. Had to wait an eternity to watch that fish come up and eat. So cool, so good. These fish just love something small and black. Come on. There we go. Lovely fish again. I could catch these little wild browns all day long. Bit of sunlight. Whoop. Pop that fly out of your mouth, mate. Great fish. All right. patience really paid off with that one. I was there for ages waiting for one to kind of present itself. All right, back into position to keep looking for another one. And whilst I'm doing this, I can dry out this dry. All right, that dry is all dried back there in my hand. Now we're going to just keep sneaking, although these blackberries are not going to be pleasant. We'll see if we can see another one up in this run somewhere. Yeah, I can see one there. Is it a dry fly fish or a nymph fish is the problem? It's just to the right of that mossy rock on the bottom. Give it a dry fly first. The thing I'm mainly worried about is laying my line in all of this stuff. All right, where is it? It's still there. Sitting on the bottom, it's not moving much. So when I see them like that, the body language often tells me, oh no, it's just moved. That's good. I was gonna say, when they sit dead still on the bottom, I go, probably need a nymph for that fish, but this one's up and moving. It's gonna eat that. Yeah. Oh, bummer. Don't know why that one didn't stick, but, well, it stuck and then it unstuck. It's weird, just as I was about to start fishing for it, I saw it shuffle and eat a nymph and was like, oh, it's kind of up and about. It's okay though, I'm sure there'll be heaps more. Alright. Keep moving. See if there is another one here. Could be a mistake coming up to the highest point rather than staying on the edge, but I kind of don't want to be standing in all the blackberries. Ah, there's a beautiful fish that just rose. I'll shuffle back down, I think. That's a really nice fish. I'm going to get down here for that one, I reckon. Can't actually see that fish now, so I'm just going to throw a couple up. Oh, that's it up higher, I reckon. I think it's up there, maybe. Got it. Oh, no. That was a different fish. As I threw a little snake roll to recast, it rocketed up and ate it. Ah. Bummer, 2 in a row. Just going to grab the other rod and change my position, because that definitely wasn't the fish I saw, which means there's another still up there. Okay, there it is. I can see it now. Just had to take a little step up. Alright, let's see if it eats the nymph here. Got it. That's the one I saw. Nice fish. Just watching for the fish to move and eat the nymph there. That was great. No hesitation. Come on, mate. Lovely fish. We saw you, buddy. We saw you from up on the blackberry mound there. Pop out that little pheasant tail. And it's back. Fantastic. All right, so whilst I'm moving up the river through some debris, some huge fallen timber, check that out. That is a massive tree down. I thought I'd run you through the gear I'm using. So, I have my 11-foot 3-weight, that's my Orvis Helios Blackout, my nymphing rod. On that, I'm just fishing a nymph under dry on my Euro nymphing rig. I've got a size 16 CDC ant as the dry and a very lightly weighted pheasant tail nymph beneath it. Because I'm fishing a light nymph, I don't need a big dry as my indicator, so that's the reasoning there. Then on my 9-foot 4-weight Orvis Recon, I'm just running my 3-weight line, the SA Amplitude Trout smooth through that as I do. Shorten my leader a little bit because I don't need a super long leader because I'm not trying to get super long drifts. And on that, I have a smaller version of the same CDC flying ant because, you know, in these rivers, in the rainforest, I find they like, you know, the fish aren't massive and they like small flies, and there's so many terrestrials and things around. If it's small and black, it's pretty much always going to work. So that's the reason there. Now we'll jump over this massive log and see what's upstream. So I was just prepping to jump over this massive fallen down log, and I've seen a brown in this slacker tail out here just cruising around. So before I jump over, I am going to present the dry to it. Don't swim. It's swimming a beat. Ah, it's coming straight at me again. Oop, now it's turned around. Just stay facing that way. There we go. It's set up facing upstream just on the right of that bubble line. Now I can get a nice shot. Come on. Eat that. Yeah. Oh, how good was that? Wow, great fish. Now, if I can climb over this log without breaking my other rod, check that out. So good. Old fish, got a big head. Lovely trout. Gosh, those colors are amazing. It was lit up in the water. You certainly are an old looking fish with a gob like that, mate. And that's woofed the dry. There's the little dry there. Beautiful fish. Get you back, mate. So cool, straight under the rock. Well, how about that? Just finished drying my dry, took my other rod, and another fish has popped up. Oh, just rose there. How cool is that? Here we go. Ooh, that was bad. That was like short of that fish. Gotcha. How good is that? Does not get better than sight fishing a brown trout with a single dry fly. And pop this other rod down. Come here, buddy. Thank you. Oh, so much fun. What a fish. Check out the vibrant colors on that brown trout. And we've got the little ant in the side of the mouth. We'll pop that out. Whoop. There it is there. Such a small nothing fly. We'll slide you back, mate. Oh, where are you going? Under a rock, no doubt. We've found another dry fly candidate, I think. So I pop my nymphing rod away. All right, I can see it from this angle now. It's in that little bit of a bubble line there. So just make sure I get this above it. I'm misjudging some of my casts because I'm fishing a much shorter leader. Got it. What a great eat. Very confident and deliberate, just the head coming out. Yeah, as I was saying, I've been misjudging a lot of my casts because I've shortened my leader up, because as you see, you don't need a long drift. The currents aren't very complicated. Come here, mate. Oh. So I reckon consistently, because my leader is total length is probably, you know, 3 or 4 feet shorter. I'm 3 or 4 feet shorter most of the time. And look at that, that fish has woofed that. But best thing about barbless hooks is it comes out so easily. Thank you, buddy. Look at this bit coming up here. Hello, bird. Oh, how cool was that? It landed on my rod. There will be one somewhere up here. And there's a run coming in, so I would say the most likely spot is as that current just starts to peter out a little. Just take heaps of time. Very confident that I'll see one, so there is no real rush. And I could throw a few casts blind, but like I'm sure there are fish here, for example, but I think they're under the rocks, and sure, I may spook one as I move up if it comes out from under the rock, but that's not really the fish I'm fishing to. I'm fishing to this one that's swimming towards me. That was a bad cast. There we go. Like that. Oh, just came off. Moving so slowly. It was swimming right at me, so I thought I've just got to get a cast quick because I won't have long. Didn't stick though, which is a shame. All right, I'm sure there'll be another up here. Amazing. Patience is the name of the game at this time of year and at this water height. Right, so we did see one rise up here. And this current coming in. But I can't see it right now. So I might just make a few short little drifts blind. And we'll see if it shows up. Because it's so shallow, I don't need to make particularly long drifts. There it is, it's under the fly. Oh, did not eat it. Let's go again. Oh, okay, I can see it now. Let's see. It's coming towards it. Did not eat that. Go on, you like that movement? Yeah. Didn't want it. The first time, I told you, like it was under the fly looking at it, and then I just dragged it and it's just come up and eaten it. Very cool. I thought you were going to get away from me, sir. I didn't actually think I was going to catch that fish because it didn't look like it wanted to eat my fly. And I didn't really want to change my fly because I thought there'd be another fish. And flies popped out. Where's my fly? It's in my net. Yeah, amazing. It just wanted something slightly different, that fish. You would think there'd be another in this running water coming in here. But I'm going to have to change my position so I can get a better view of it. Might just throw a couple of ones blind up there just because I can't see it all with just the angle I'm at. There it is, in the likely spot. Oop, don't go under there, mate. Wait, come back. Nice fish, little sip sitting so shallow. What a strong fish you were, mate. Pop that fly out, there you go. Well, I'm going to wrap that up there, but that was so much fun. I think there were only a couple of fish we fished up blind the whole time. The rest of them, we could just kind of walk up, see them, present a dry, present a nymph, and they ate the fly really well. So that was so much fun. As always, don't forget there are links to all of the gear that I was using. That's in the description below. My nymphing rod, dry fly rod, all of the lines, the leaders, the tippet, that stuff. So check that stuff out. Also, the flies that I was using, you can head to the description, click the drop down, you'll find them there. The little CDC ant, such a good fly. You know, something small and black when the water's low this time of year, I find is really good. So check that out as well. And don't forget, if you're interested in attending any of my clinics, interested in a guided day, any coaching on the water, you can find out more information at my website, tomjarmanfishing.com. So check that out. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you guys next video.